cold with lows in the upper 20s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 40%. Wednesday, partly sunny. Highs in the lower 40s. Wednesday night, partly cloudy until midnight, then becoming mostly clear. Cold with lows in the mid-20s. Thursday, sunny. Highs in the mid-40s. Thursday night, mostly clear. Cold with lows in the upper 20s. Friday, sunny. Highs in the lower 50s. Friday night, mostly clear until midnight, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-30s. Saturday, partly sunny. Highs in the upper 50s. Saturday night, partly cloudy. Cold with lows in the lower 30s. Sunday, partly sunny. Cooler with highs in the mid-40s. You're listening to Lawton Weather Radio, and here are 10 p.m. weather observations. At Lawton, it was clear. The temperature was 32 degrees, the dew point 22, and the relative humidity 66%. The pressure was 30.09 inches and rising. At Wichita Falls, it was clear. The temperature was 37. The wind was east at 3. Observations from around the region. It was clear, with a temperature of 30 at Clinton, 40 at Dallas, Fort Worth, and 34 at Oklahoma City. It was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 27 at Amarillo and 33 at Lubbock. Once again at 10 p.m. at Lawton, it was clear. The temperature was 32. The following is your hazardous weather.
Alrighty, my friends, what is going on, everybody? And welcome back here to another live stream here for today. Hope everyone is doing great out there. Hope everyone's doing all right. Glad to have everybody here for the live stream. We have a bit of stuff to talk about regarding the upcoming winter weather that we are expecting across the country. We've been doing updates on this the last few days, and we are overdue for an update. So hope everyone's doing all right. Let's go ahead and see who is here before we go ahead and dive really on into it. We have ourselves OKT weather. Oh, shoot, I did not mean to move all the way to like Alaska there. Sorry about that, a little bit of technical difficulties. Anyways, we had OKT weather. We have ourselves popcorn. We have it. What the heck? Why am I moving? Okay, that is weird. Why is it moving? I'm not even touching anything. All right, I'm just not going to. See? What is happening? Oh my God, my program is haunted. Okay, look. My hands, not touching it. Will it do it again? It's doing it. Why is it going out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean? Okay, it's just randomly going places. All right, you know what, guys? We're having a bit of technical issues here at the moment, so we're gonna have to close this program for 1 second. We're just having a little bit of problems, a little bit of technical difficulties here to start the stream tonight. Once again, sorry about that. You know how things end up going here. But anyways, while this is starting here, let's go and see who's here. Liam, Popcorn, we have Mark, we have Cheryl, we have my mom. Let's see here. We have, I think we already said Cheryl. We have Caden. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing all right. Liam says it's a ghost. I don't know. That's definitely kind of a little bit weird here. Let's go and see. So I'm going to try to relaunch the program here. Let's get it back up and running. Hopefully it doesn't do that again here. Let's go actually move this back over there. All right, we're good. Hopefully things aren't, messing up here anymore. Anyways, but we're taking a look here, guys, at the current radar view. We got ourselves a bit of wintry precipitation that is falling across the northeast out of that first system we were talking about here over the last little bit. Areas here in portions of central and eastern New York State is currently seeing some snowfall across the way. Obviously, portions here towards Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, portions even in northwestern Massachusetts. Seeing a little bit of snow here right now. A lot of rain for the south. We are seeing a little cold front move through. Holy cow, this thing's actually about to hit me, believe it or not. I'm right here towards Lakeland, which is right here. That's going to be hitting me here in the next hour, I'd say. Should be off stream for that. I'm actually going to collect some weather data on that because I have actually my weather station outside, and I'm going to set it to take data very rapidly. So, anyways, regardless, like I said, that's what's going on across the country. Really just a lot of rain and a lot of snow for the east right now, and it's pretty quiet right now across the west. But guys, let's go ahead and take this to the future models, because let's just go ahead and get right on into it. I know you guys are here, and I know you guys really want to know what's going on here, and I am here to deliver the information for you all. Anyway, so if you want to follow along in time, it's in the top left up there. You guys can see that the current time here on the the Eastern time zone. It is almost 12 o'clock. It's actually 11:35 to be exact. So we'll go ahead and switch over here to 11. So obviously the snow across the northeast is going to continue. Cold front sweeping through. Bit of cool air here for the Midwest region. Going to get pretty chilly tonight for most areas. But then if you look closely, look what happens down here in the southwest region. We're actually going to go ahead and zoom into this area. If you look closely, we get a lot of circulation happening there, kind of towards towards western New Mexico. Y'all see that? That is going to be the beginner of the brand new system that is going to be causing havoc across a lot of states here in the country. Anyway, so we track our way down here in time, so kind of proportions here, I'd say around the early morning hours of the 24th, as we have been discussing. We're going to start to see some snow move in through the panhandle here of Texas. So kind of here for like the later morning, just after sunrise, we're going to see that snow start to move into western Oklahoma. A lot of Oklahoma, as you can see there, is looking quite good for some accumulating snowfall. But if you look at it, it actually looks like we're going to have the nasty potential of some storms here. Basically towards, central Texas from what it looks like now, moving through Louisiana. I mean, this is a pretty nasty looking cold front at this point here. Anyway, so we track our way down through time, obviously here for pretty much the midnight hours here, the 25th. All the snow is going to continue to move through portions of Oklahoma, southeastern Kansas, moving through Missouri, northwestern Arkansas, southern Illinois. You can see how dark blue that gets, almost purple. That is showing rapid, that's showing heavy snowfall, regarding, rapid accumulation, rapid snowfall rates of several inches per hour, across those areas, which a little concerning. But anyways, as we track away to the morning here, the 25th, you can see how all that snow begins to move its way up here towards the Midwest region. Obviously there towards Missouri, towards Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and so on. But that's as far as this in particular model tends to go. But let's go ahead and move this here a little bit further. So here's the NAM model, picking up on where we left off here for basically the morning of the 25th. Continue to see some snow once again here towards Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, perhaps northern Kentucky. Could see a little bit. You can look right there. You can see perhaps we could see that. Tracking our way up here to the northeast here down in time, obviously for portions here in the afternoon of the 25th, and it should be out by the morning, or I'd say the later evening of the 26th. The system should be mostly out of the country there. Anyways, let's see. OKT says snow totals, please. Absolutely. Yeah, I know people are on kind of a sleep sting right now, so we gotta get into it, y'all. So anyway, so here we go. So now what we're going to look at is the forecast model's opinions on what the snowfall could look like. We'll look at the GFS American, we'll look at the European ECMWF, we'll look at the blend of models, and we'll take a look at that forecast for the next 48 hours regarding snowfall. So we'll get a good look here of accumulation. So if you want to know how much snow you could expect, now is the time to listen up here. So anyway, so we take a look here at the GFS model first. This stands for the Global Forecasting System, and this is the long-range American model. We're going to go ahead and switch over to it here right now. We're going to make sure this is actually, why is it, oh, sorry, I was on the wrong, so I was wondering why I wasn't working. There we go, I was on the wrong scene, actually. Anyway, so we track our way down here through time. You're going to notice how we are just going to start to see a lot of snow out of this. Now, GFS is pretty crazy. GFS is starting to show a decent amount of snowfall here. Areas toward the panhandle, once again, do not trust this model, particularly on your overall snow totals. Like I said, this is just an idea presented by a model. Anyway, so regardless here, we're going to take a look here. Like I said, across the panhandle, honestly, some areas could see up to 4 to 8 inches. Watch out for that. But we really start to see some heavy accumulation down towards northern and extreme northern Texas into portions of central and southern Oklahoma. According to this model, perhaps maybe even 8 to 12 inches across some of these areas can be expected. Now, the latest GFS really does show a lot of accumulations here in northwestern Arkansas, perhaps well over a foot. Now, I'm going to lead that opinion up to what the other models have to say. So, once again, don't get your hopes up based off of what one model specifically specifically says, because we have a few other models we got to look at here. Anyways, we move in towards portions here of Illinois, about 8 to 12 inches across those regions, kind of fading down. I'd say more towards 4 to 8 inches towards northern portions of northern portions of Indiana and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to snowfall, over the next, basically this is 24-hour intervals, across the northeast, according to the GFS model, a lot of that snow is going to remain mostly north. However, the northeast will get some snow. Really depends, but kind of on a localized sector, up to maybe, like I said, up to possibly, I'd say anywhere from 4 to 8 inches across the region. But that's according to the GFS model. So now let's go ahead and move on into the very most known European model. Like I said, this is arguably what people call the most accurate model regarding snowfall. This is a pretty decent model representation, so listen up here. Anyways, we track our way down through time. We're going to start to get some of that snow moving up here to the northeast. Now, this model is a lot less aggressive when comparing to the American long-range GFS. This one shows about 3 to 5 inches for the panhandle. Obviously, a little bit of snowfall, a decent amount here towards northern Texas, probably 5 to 8 inches across some of those areas, so watch out for that. 5 to 10 inches, I should say. Moving through Oklahoma, obviously they're kind of 1 to 3 for most of the state, except for the southern portions of Oklahoma where the snow totals can be amplified, perhaps in some areas, maybe 4 to 8 inches. So watch out for that, kind of more south-central. Same thing for Arkansas, not as much. Now, the GFS model, the American model, was showing over a foot for northwestern Arkansas, and you can see just how drastically different that is, and showing, at a maximum here, kind of showing up to maybe 8 inches or so. So obviously, that's basically telling us that, well, probably we have a little bit of work we need to discuss here between the models and stuff like that. Ohio, actually seeing a decent amount here, pretty consistent across the state here, maybe a little bit more towards the south here. I'd say anywhere from 8 to 12 inches across the southern portions, according to this model. And obviously across the northeast here with these first two systems, or the first system in particular, driving a decent amount of snow. All right, so now is the time. Now, this is the model we're going to look at here. This is the blend of models. Now, this one takes mixed opinions. This one takes a whole bunch of models, and it basically blends them together. It takes a whole bunch of models and essentially blends the data together. So here we go. So this is according to the major view here. So, in the latest days, the track of this system has indeed pushed north, which I'm going to go ahead and bring out my pen here so I can actually, pull up, or pull the pen here so I can actually, write on the screen here. The track has really pushed north, and obviously kind of cutoff zone right about there, according to, majority here. But like I said, we take a look here, honestly about 3 to 6 inches across portions here of a panhandle, according to this. This is the one you should probably trust the most here. One towards Oklahoma, obviously here some areas maybe 1 to 3 for the most part. Northwestern Arkansas, perhaps a little more, probably some areas localizing up to 4 to 8 inches, so watch out for that. Southern Missouri, kind of the same thing. I say 4 to 8 inches being possible. A lot of central and southern Illinois looking about 3 to 5 inches. Kind of the northern portions about 1 to 3. Kind of here towards central northern Indiana, we're kind of talking, once again, about 3 to 5 inches. Same thing for northwestern Ohio, southeastern Michigan. And obviously for southern Ohio, southern Indiana, and northern Michigan, kind of around 1 to 3 there for the most part. Across the northeast, mixing the two snowstorms from the first snowstorm across portions of southern Vermont, southern New Hampshire, and southern Maine, about 4 to 8 inches can be expected, with the second total increasing that to about a couple more inches being possible. So obviously that's kind of what we are looking at. That's indeed what we are actively seeing. So overall, I mean, like I said, there is a bit of differences here, which is crazy. OKT says, I have to go right now. Let's see here. All right, we'll see you later there, OKT. Thank you for joining us. The Weather Channel, Pittsburgh says, Pittsburgh snow, ? It does appear that Pittsburgh possibly could see around 1 to 3 inches, according to the blend of models here. So we'll definitely watch out for that. Let's see here. Butthead says, southeastern Texas looks to be the bullseye for strong tornadoes. Honestly, yeah. I'll go ahead and show you guys here the severe weather threat here. I really do want to dive into these models here to determine if we have any more advection. Like I said, the problem was over the last few days we were looking at So models don't really support that much energy in the atmosphere. It still seems that that's kind of the case there. But the winds are absolutely nuts. Look at those lower level jets. Like I said, this is only a couple thousand feet up in the air, and we have winds screaming above 80 knots, which, with that being said, that is a strong supporter for some large tornadoes. But there has to be energy available for thunderstorms, first of all, to fire off. And if there's no energy, well, it's going to be pretty much impossible. But I think we could have some pockets of energy that could get inside of this strong lower level jet stream and could cause some problems. So tornadoes definitely be a concern. We also compare this with the upper or the mid levels of the atmosphere towards the middle point of the thunderstorm, and you can see how it changes directions to the northeast. So towards the ground, a little bit down, kind of a few thousand feet up, the winds are screaming from the south to the north. They're bringing out a whole bunch of warm and moisture-filled air, a lot of really muggy conditions, straight up into the southeast, basically uppercutting it. And then we have the winds that change directions as you go up in the atmosphere to the northeast. So there is a bit of a difference in wind direction as you go up in atmosphere. So when thunderstorm forms, that could actually kick off rotation, meaning supercell thunderstorms, and obviously possibly here regarding, like I said, possibly here regarding some nasty tornadoes. So we'll have to watch out for that here. Anyways, but that is indeed what we are looking at here. Good evening, Andrew and all. What's up, Time? Hope you're doing good. What about Colorado? So when it comes to Colorado, obviously with severe weather-wise, yeah, not expected. But when it comes to, like I said, when it comes to the snowfall, yeah, Colorado, especially for the upper elevation, is going to see maybe a little bit of snowfall, but that's nothing out of the ordinary for Colorado. You know, if you're wondering towards like Denver, probably not, honestly. Like I said, probably not. Let's see. Forecast for Pittsburgh, absolutely. Yeah, we can do that really quickly. Let me actually go ahead and bring up a Pennsylvania view here for y'all. So obviously Pittsburgh is on the far left here, which I'm going to pull up the GFS for you. And we're going to take a look at the timing of this event here. Okay, so obviously, you know, right now we get a little bit of snow showers nearby, but we track our way down in time, and it looks like the snow for the next system is going to kind of move in the early morning here of the 25th, as you can see. According to the GFS model, the long-range American model here, regarding snowfall out of this here, out of the second system, I'd say about 3 to 6 inches is possible here. The first one, probably about 1 to 3. So watch out for that here. It's according to the GFS. Now, the European model, can't just trust one of them. The European model here suggests 1 to 3 at the first, and then obviously with the second system moving through, yeah, probably another, I'd say another 2 to 4 inches possibly. So watch out for it. And of course, then overall here towards the Pittsburgh area here with snowfall in total, honestly, no more than 3 inches according to him. Hey, I mean, so just look out for a little bit. Let's see here. The January 12th tornado outbreak was significant. It says Chad here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Forecast for Albany, Texas. I want to know how much snow I'm supposed to get. Okay, we can do personal forecast. Y'all just throw, instead of asking you a specific area, throw down a zip code. Let's see here. So you want me to look here for Abilene? Is that how you say that? A-B-I-L. What is that? How do you spell that? A-B-I-L-E-N-E. There we go. Abilene, Texas. All right, perfect. So, okay, you're west of Dallas for the most part. So, okay, so when it comes to you, my friend, we take a look here back at my main screen. When it comes to winter weather with snowfall accumulations and stuff like that, over the next 72 hours, this is the projected snowfall. So, obviously here towards, like I said, obviously there towards Abilene, we're kind of talking, honestly, not much. It looks like the snow is mostly going to remain to your north. However, with that being said, we'll definitely keep an eye on that forecast area. But anyways, but yeah, if you guys want to take a look at the snowfall totals, let me know. Like I said, this is the official forecast here. Let's see. ATR Media says 29645. Okay. So 29645 across portions here of South Carolina, right here towards the western side. Okay, so obviously, yeah, for you guys, I mean, not expecting any, not expecting any, activity regarding winter weather, so that's good news. Although, I will say, obviously watch out for the possibility of, some rain, obviously, out of this. We're going to be seeing some rain across the region, which I'll go ahead and show you here real quickly. Like I said, you want to take a look here at the southeast, which we'll go ahead and switch over back to the models. As you can see here, as we track our way down in time, so you can see right there for kind of portions of the afternoon of the 25th, showing that cold front move through. That's that. So we'll watch it. Let's see here. Bugsy says, can't stay up, but I want to say thanks, Andy, for keeping up with this crazy weather. Got to get up at 4 at night. All right, well, thank you so much, Bugsy. Thank you for joining us, and you are very welcome, my friend. You're very, very welcome. Let's see here. Next up, Cool wants me to look here at 66777. That is a pretty... that's a pretty easy zip code to remember, but this is in Toronto, Kansas. I've never heard of Toronto, Kansas, but I tell you what, we zoom in here towards that region. Here's Wichita. I guess Toronto's nearby, huh? Wait, hold on. Where is Toronto exactly? Eureka. Interesting. So this is basically southeastern Kansas. Now, for you guys, regarding snowfall, regardless of where you're at, I'd say anywhere from an inch to 1 to 3 inches. So 1 to 3 inches, basically, if I could say that. Yeah, kind of around the area here towards Wichita. Honestly, like I said, the official forecast shows it kind of around a ½ inch of snow being possible. More east you go, the more snow you get. With that being said there. Anyways, let's see here. Wrong Toronto. Oh, okay. So I guess you're talking about the Toronto up here. Okay. So, luckily, the models here, or the overall forecast does move in, and it looks like, on average, about 3 to 6 inches is going to be possible there, kind of averaging, just getting a nice middle point there, about 3 to 6 inches. I know it says 4.3 inches, but obviously, we can't be 100% specific on that. But, like I said, to give it that range, about 3 to 6 inches being possible. Like I said, that's the official forecast here. This is a National Weather Service product, too, so it's good stuff. But anyways, let's see here. Blondie. What's up, Blondie? Hope you're doing good. Let's see. Let me take a look here. 12303. 12303. That's a pretty easy one to remember as well. This is towards Albany. That's right. Here towards New York. So we're going to go ahead and zoom up here. There you go. There's Albany, and you're in an area here that's really weird to pronounce, but we'll get you there. Anyways, we'll just go off of Albany. It's pretty much the same thing here. So regarding the accumulations here, wow, yeah, you're looking in line for a decent amount here. I'd have to say anywhere from 6 to 10 inches out of this system here. Over the next 72 hours accumulation. Now, that's not just from the second storm that's expected to come. That's a mixture between the snow that's happening now and a mixture of the snow that's expected to fall here out of this next storm. So that's a total of around 6 to 10 inches. But watch out for that. But like I said, we take a look here at the current radar across the country. We have a lot of snow. Kicking up here across the northeast. Like I said, we're really seeing the snow come down here actually towards Albany. And Blondie, if you would like to, if you want to share the snowfall that's occurring, and like I said, if you guys want to send us reports of the weather that's going on, tag us on Twitter. Like I said, NWW1162 on Twitter. Consider tagging us, especially you, Blondie, since you're getting the snow that's moving through, if you would like to share that, then obviously, like I said, feel free to. Yeah, absolutely feel free to. Let's see here. Popcorn says 11027. All right, so let's see here. 11027. Let's see. This is across portions here of Great Neck, New York. Okay, this is actually right here. Okay, this is in Long Island, western side here. Hold on, let's see. Cheryl with a $20 super chat. Cheryl, thank you so much. That is so nice of you. saying thank you, Andrew. No, Cheryl, thank you. That's so nice of you. Big shout out goes to you there, Cheryl. Thank you once again. That is super, super generous. That is that's very, very nice of you. Thank you, honestly, Cheryl. That means a lot. That really makes my night. Thank you so much there, Cheryl. Greatly appreciate it. Super, super nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, you are definitely very, very kind-hearted. Thank you so much for supporting us. Anyways, but yeah, so western portions, yeah, here towards like, the western side of Long Island. When it comes to the snowfall totals here, let's go take a look at that. Yeah, you're kind of in a zone, obviously, where not much is going to be expected. I'd honestly say probably less than an inch, as you can see there. The problem is for you is that the low pressure system is going to track north of you, and you're going to be left with all that warm air rushing to the north. Basically, like I said, all the warm air pulls up from the Gulf of Mexico and shoots up northeast. And with that being said, obviously, that will actually, like I said, obviously that will actually, keep the conditions warm per se. So I'm not too hopeful on you getting much snow. Unfortunately. Or fortunately. If you hate snow, hey, there you go. But if you love it, well, unfortunately it does not look in your favor. Bonnie says I could do that. All right. Carl says 57069 here across portions of South Dakota. Take a look at this. Vermilion. This is in southeastern. Okay. So southeastern South Dakota. Here towards Vermilion. Okay. So straight off the bat, snow? No. No snow. The storm is going to be tracking very far south of you, so I'm not expecting much out of it. Yeah, I really don't think you're going to get much out of it there. So Carl, yeah, for you, you're pretty good. You look like you're pretty good there. Absolutely. And if there's anything I can do for you, let us know. Let's see, Carl here with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much there, Carl. Saying, hello, Andrew. Thanks for your hard work. Well, you are very, very welcome, you guys. Like I said, I obviously really, really care about y'all. I want you guys to always stay updated. So Cheryl and Carl, you guys are the best. Big double thumbs up goes to you guys. Thank you so much. Super nice of you. Let's see here. Kyle says 43230. So 43230, right? 43230. Okay, this is across portions of Columbus, Ohio. Okay. So for you, my friend, I can tell you what, you're actually in a pretty decent zone. Now, you're right there on a gradient. You can see how the snow totals drastically decreases the further south you go. I'd say at this point, probably 2 to 4 inches. Get that middle ground, below 2, above 4, so 2 to 4 inches. Like I said, this is the official forecast too. So about 2 to 4 inches can be expected towards Columbus. But look, if you travel south, I mean, look how quickly that snow total drops off. So don't be surprised if that does shift up and down a bit. Let's see here. Time to kill is, let's see here. Time to check my eyelids for cracks. Good night all. See you later, Time to Kill. Thank you for joining us. Let's see here. Let's see here. Carl says thank you. You are very welcome. Like I said, thank you guys for all your support tonight. You guys absolutely rock. Big, big thank you. Let's see here. Our house true. What do I see? So, okay. So for you, Ma, up here towards LaGrange. Okay. So according, yeah, not much. Obviously, yeah, right there towards the LaGrange area. Here in Oldham County. Kind of talking, not much, honestly. Between the two, it looks about less than an inch. So I wouldn't get your hopes up. And honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if that doesn't even happen. But you might see some snow. It just could be a little warm. It could be a little too warm for anything. It's probably not going to last even if it did. That's the thing. Let's see here. How is Eastern Tennessee looking? Okay, so we take a look here towards Eastern Tennessee. Okay, so once you move into those upper elevations, which I'm going to turn off the radar for quick, for right there on the border, like pretty much, almost western North Carolina. Yeah, there for the mountains, we're going to see some snow, and, honestly, depending on where you're at, could be a decent amount. Nothing too crazy, though, but overall, it's expected just to be a little too warm for snow, so probably not going to see much of anything. You might see snowfall, but I would not get your hopes up on anything really sticking, honestly. But, I mean, like I said, I mean, you can see here, I mean, according to the models here, you know, like northwestern Arkansas, I mean, seriously, could see a decent amount of snow totals. You know, honestly, I'd say probably about 6 to 10 inches, maybe. Let's see here. Thank you. I'm in higher elevation. You are very welcome. Let's see here. Anything for West Virginia around the 25th? Yes. So out of that system here, you know, especially for like the upper portion, you're kind of towards Beckley, around the region there, about 1 to 3 inches to be expected. Let's see here. Prince Jackson says, "Hey, bro, just got here from watching Dallas. Let's see here. Missed a tornado early in Georgia. Yeah, I heard that Georgia actually did have a tornado today. Not exactly sure where, but we can look real quick. Let's see here. I'll pull up the storm. I did see it on the Storm Prediction Center's view. That's not helping. There we go. See, there's one report of a tornado today. Let me see. Let's see, the 20th. Today's the 23rd. Oh, it was in southern Georgia. Yeah, it was like towards, from what it looks like, just eyeballing it, it's kind of towards like Tifton. Obviously, you know, that's probably not where it happened, but honestly, yeah, it's around portions of southern, like I said, southern Georgia there. Anyways, but Prince, you said that you were from Dallas. Yeah, so obviously a lot of that snow is going to be sticking up just north of you, so yeah, obviously I really wouldn't get your hopes up for any snow that's just if you're wondering. You know, I just figured I'd show you anyways. NAM 3 kilometer mile HRRR showing a prime environment for tornadoes in southeastern Texas. So the HRRR does reach out that far? I would assume the 000 run. Let's see here. We'll actually pull that up real quickly. HRRR. Oh yeah. So, you know, I've actually been seeing that there. Actually, it does show a decent QLCS. Like basically, for example, that's just a big squall line essentially. I'm throwing on the shades, guys, because you know the monitors actually start to get to my vision after a while. So, if you're wondering why I have my shades on, that's why. Anyways, let's see. What is Louisville looking like Wednesday? So regarding Louisville around the area, like I said, we actually just looked at areas nearby. So Louisville, Kentucky, honestly, probably at most just a trace of snow. Maybe, you know, a few tenths of an inch, but nothing much. Let's see here. Hi, Andrew. What about Toronto? So yeah, Toronto, Canada. We actually looked here a little bit ago. We came to determine here that honestly, maybe about, you know, I'd say about 3 to 6 inches is possible near Toronto. Kind of what it seems like. Like I said, once again, this is the official forecast here too. So, but yeah, we'll definitely we'll keep you updated. Like I said, tomorrow we're gonna do another update as well, obviously, because I want to make sure you guys are updated. But yeah, that's that. But look at the overall total. This is the official forecast. The overall total snowfall accumulations here, like across the yellow, is kind of shooting there towards near a foot. But once again, because like I said, there is snow that's falling right now too, as you can actually see. Which I'll go ahead and pull up there. Yeah, you can actually see right now. If I play this, yeah, you can see the snow falling right now across a lot of the northeast. And like I said, though, this is a mixture between this system that's driving through and the next system that's moving through. And like I said here, with that first system, which I'll just show you guys real quickly. Let me pull this back up here to the U.S. of A, and then we'll go ahead and switch over to precipitation type and rate. So like I said, yeah, there's the first system exiting the northeast here right now. It'll be out here by tomorrow, late tomorrow, I'd say, or late today in this standards. But yeah, then we have the second system moving through and kicking off some more. But it looks like, yeah, obviously, I mean, a lot of people who have not seen snow this year is probably going to be seeing some snow out of this. Like I said, if you're in New Mexico, if you're in portions of Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, portions of Kansas, portions of Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, possibly Iowa, maybe Kentucky, Ohio there, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, possibly areas here in New Jersey, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. Those states could see some snow out of this system here. And like I said, across the south, such as like Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, possibly Georgia, possibly Florida, could see some severe weather out of this as well. So yeah, we gotta really be watching out for this one. I mean, this thing could have some nasty totals here. Like I said, or nasty impacts, I should say. Totals of snow, I mean, honestly, is not too crazy. Could be worse, but it's definitely going to be impactful, to say the least. But anyways, like I said, we take a look here at that cold front situation with the storms. It looks like areas like in central Texas, moving in through eastern Texas, a pretty well-defined QLCS, a very, very well-defined, what we call basically simply a squall line, big line of thunderstorms. But like I said, yeah, pretty nasty here. Storm's kind of kicking off around tomorrow afternoon. Holy cow, we might actually have a severe weather or something. Oh shoot, that's something we should do. Let's actually look here at the actual convective outlooks here. That's something we haven't done yet. So we have a marginal risk here for the north. Okay, for today, no biggie. Tomorrow, apparently we don't have anything. However, yeah, we have ourselves a big risk here for Tuesday. Let's see here. The tornado today in Georgia was in Cook County. Gotcha. Yeah, but we got to watch out here for Tuesday with the storms. Or the 25th, essentially. I think that's it, right? No, 24th is Tuesday. And this is for the 24th. So yeah, obviously, the 24th, and that's what we're looking at. So yeah, for the 24th here, that's whenever the storms are going to be impacting eastern Texas. Obviously, tracking east here. Snow moves through a lot of Oklahoma, moving through portions of Arkansas too, through Missouri, through Illinois. Look at that. Y'all, this is a beast of a storm here. Like I said, this thing's going to be causing some problems, nationwide. Nationwide is not on your side. Let's see here. Night, guys. Heading to bed. I will talk to you tomorrow, Drew. Love you too. Love you. But yeah, like I said, y'all, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. We're here for you. Like I said, really kicking off here on the 24th, early 24th. So early at this point tomorrow, if you're in the Eastern time zone. They're kicking up a lot of snow across a lot of these areas. So basically, that snow line remains kind of around here for the most part. If you're south of that line, you're not getting any snow, or really low chances of it. And if you're kind of above it, kind of around here, you probably have a good chance. So, somewhere around those standards. But anyways, well, guys, if you have any zip codes, like I said, if there's a specific area you guys want me to take a look at here, throw down a zip code. I'll be here to help. Like I said, I care about y'all. I want you guys to be safe out there. I want you guys to be ready for the worst. Prepare for the worst, obviously. It's better to over-prepare than under-prepare. We say that all the time because it's true. It's facts. So like I said, if there's anything that's bothering you, if there's anything that is concerning, or if you're concerned about anything, hey, feel free to let me know, and we'll look at it. But anyways, yeah, we're going to be heading off here relatively soon, my friends. We've been live here for a little bit, and it's getting late. A lot of people are going to bed, so I think with that being said, though, I think we are looking pretty good. I think we're doing all right, my friends. Well, but anyways, before we head off here, though, I want to go ahead and say once again a big shout out goes to Cheryl as well as Carl. Thank you guys seriously so much for your donations. You guys seriously have made my night. Thank you so much for your kind support on the channel. You guys are the best. Like I said, if you guys would like to help us out, first of all, consider hitting that subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated. Leave a like on the live stream if you guys are enjoying it. And like I said, if you guys want to support us directly, like I said, there's that little dollar icon. You guys can take a look at it. Send us a few dollars if you want to help support us. Obviously, with the help support us here with the programs. These things unfortunately cost money, and they're monthly subscriptions. So if you would like to help us, it would be greatly appreciated. Obviously, help me out as well. But anyways, but that is that, my friends. But also here before we head off here, I do want to show you guys something pretty cool. Something really, really cool here. Like I said, we have our merch page, we have our cool shirts, we got our cool bottles, stuff like that. If you want to check all that out, that's also there in the description. And obviously, you guys can go look at it. Michael says, hey, what about Central Illinois? All right, so for you, my friend, it depends on exactly where you're at here in Illinois, but regarding things, you're looking pretty decent, honestly. Pretty decent accumulation being possible. Honestly, it depends on exactly where you're at. South Central, I mean, a lot of these areas here towards like Central Illinois, honestly, kind of around 3 to 6 inches for a lot of those areas. You know, for more of kind of South Central. North Central or just plain Central, honestly, I'd say probably around 2 to 4. Kind of more of that. Kind of cut off right there at that line. But anyways. But all right, my friends. Well, I think that is going to call it a night here for me. It's getting kind of late here. Once again, if you all did enjoy this, leave a thumbs up. It'd be greatly appreciated. It really helps us out. Helps spread the word. Share this with your friends and family. You know, like I said, we got you all covered. Like I said, we care about y'all. We want you guys to be safe out there, and we're going to do everything it takes. We can do everything in our power to make sure you guys are understanding what is going on. All right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap it up here for tonight. Once again, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow we will be going live here again in order to provide you guys updates on the storm here. So if you would be interested in that, like I said, turn on post notifications. That way you do not miss out whenever we do go live. I mean, even if you do, you can, take a look back at the live stream, later on and stuff like that. But anyways, big shout out once again goes to Carl as well as Cheryl. Once again, thank you guys so much for that. You all absolutely rock. And, all right. Well, once again, everybody, thank you for joining us. Stay safe out there, my friends. Enjoy your snow across the Northeast for the people who are there. I'd honestly love to have some snow right now, but that's just personally me. All right, my friends, once again, thank you for joining us, and we will catch you guys here in the next one. Peace out, my friends. See you tomorrow.
Heavy snow accumulation. Much cooler. Near steady temperature in the mid-30s. East winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming northeast 10 to 15 miles an hour in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation near 100%. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy. A chance of snow showers with a slight chance of rain showers until midnight. Additional moderate snow accumulation possible. Cold with lows in the upper 20s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 40%. Wednesday, partly sunny. Highs in the lower 40s. Wednesday night, partly cloudy until midnight, then becoming mostly clear. Cold with lows in the mid-20s. Thursday, sunny. Highs in the mid-40s. Thursday night, mostly clear. Cold with lows in the upper 20s. Friday, sunny. Highs in the lower 50s. Friday night, mostly clear until midnight, then becoming partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-30s. Saturday, partly sunny. Highs in the upper 50s. Saturday night, partly cloudy. Cold with lows in the lower 30s. Sunday, partly sunny. Cooler with highs in the mid-40s. This is your weather radio station WXK86 in Lawton, operating on a frequency of 162.55 megahertz. Programming originates from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Norman, Oklahoma. You're listening to Lawton Weather Radio, and here are 11 p.m. weather observations. At Lawton, it was clear. The temperature was 28 degrees, the dew point 22, and the relative humidity 78%. The pressure was 30.12 inches and rising. At Wichita Falls, it was clear. The temperature was 33. The wind was east at 3. Observations from around the region. It was clear, with a temperature of 30 at Clinton, 34 at Childress, 43 at Dallas-Fort Worth, and 28 at Oklahoma City. At Lubbock, it was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 32. At Amarillo,